Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing the truth and all truth sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. And also, shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all. I'm the brother Wilburn Lawyer from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahweh Shai camp, and also from the GMS Southwest Florida camp out here in Fort Myers. And I come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai to edify the elect, my fellow brothers, Lord, will not be a part of the elect. And what I want to go into in this lesson, as you can see by the title, to our severability. Okay, and this lesson came about this morning. I was reading the book of First Peter. That book was the read of the week. Okay, it was the read of the week for us brothers. All right, and I was reading it, and I got to the 4th chapter in the 11th verse, which I'm going to read in this lesson, which basically goes into how, if any man speak, let him speak the oracles of the Most High, which that's going into the prophecies. And it also says, which put the spirit upon me to put this lesson together. It says, let every man minister to his, basically to his ability, to the ability and the strength that was given to him by the Lord, basically. Okay, just to sum it up. All right. And that's basically what I'm going to be going into in this lesson. And reading that is what sparked up this lesson, man. Because it also tell you what you see on the screen in Matthew, the 25th chapter, dealing with, dealing with the parable with the Lord and his servants that he gave talents to. It even says there, it mentions several ability. He gave 1 5 talents, 1 2, 1 1, and basically there's several ability. I'm gonna bring it out. Okay, it's escaping my mind right now how it goes exactly. But once again, the title of the lesson and what we're gonna be going into is to our several ability. And what do I mean by to our several ability? Hey man, in this truth, not everybody's gonna be on the same level. Not everybody's gonna be on the same level. Not everybody is gonna be given the same amount of talents, the same amount of gifts. Not everybody gonna be able to. We're not gonna be all doing the same thing. Everybody ultimately has to flow and go at your pace everybody has to flow and go at your pace. All right, dealing with the abilities that the Lord has given you, that the Lord has bestowed upon you. All right, that's just what it is. You see it today. Certain brothers can do certain brothers can do more than one video a day. Certain brothers can only do a video a day. Certain brothers can, do X, Y, and Z videos a day. They may not be able to do a video a day. Or it's like certain brothers may be able to do X, Y, and Z videos throughout the week. They may not be able to do a video a day. They may strive to do it. But, hey, it may not be a part of their severability. Okay? It's certain men that can study for long hours, 2-3 hours. Certain men that can only study for 10 minutes. Okay, certain men that can only study for 30 minutes. All right, it's certain men that can read X, Y, and Z chapters. It's certain men that can only read 1 chapter. I'll read half the chapter and sit there and meditate, then go read the rest. Okay, the Lord has bestowed everybody their own ability, their own amount. All right, their own set. Not everybody gonna be on the same level. Certain men gonna be more. How could I say it, man? Certain men how could I say it, man? Certain men can do this and that more than you. You can do this and that more than the next man. It's a balance, and it's not only is a balance, it's a body. We help each other. We all help each other. We all strive together so we can win. That's why we all have to be proactive. We all have to be active in this ministry, in this truth. Because if one member of the body ain't working, that can damage us all. So we all have to go hard to our severability. Okay? And I'm going to get right into the scriptures. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Matthew 25:14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his servants and delivered unto them his goods. His goods represent his truth. All right? And that man represents Yahweh Shai. Verse 15, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So let's be mindful. Right there it says, let's read it from the top again. And unto one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, and to another 1. So everybody got a different amount of talents. To every man according to his several ability. So the Lord, the man of the servants, he gave everyone a certain amount to his several ability. Gave them a certain amount each of them that he knows that they can handle. He didn't give none of them something they can't handle. He didn't what's the word, man? Damn. Salaki, I'm forgetting words and shit, man. He didn't basically didn't overdo it, man. Okay? He didn't barter them. He gave it to their severability. He knew, all right, this individual can handle 5 talents. This individual can handle 2. This can handle 1. It's like with this truth. The Lord knows, okay, this man, I know he can do this, that, and the third. This is where I'm gonna make his strong suit at. The next man, this is his strong suit. I'm gonna make him, the Lord knows. He is the creator. We're just the vessel. Okay? Verse 16. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them another 5 talents. So he flipped his talents, which we're supposed to do. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. He flipped his talents. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. You don't want to be this individual. Verse 19. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. So eventually, like I said earlier, this man represents Yahweh Shai. Eventually, Yahweh Shai is going to come back. Okay? It says, verse 20, and so he that had received 5 talents came and brought another 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 more talents. So, Lord, while you was gone, when you was on your long journey, I was toiling, I was laboring, I was flipping my talents. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I'll make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Enter into the kingdom. Receive salvation. 22. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. He flipped his talents. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee Lord over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So enter into the kingdom. You did what you had to do. Verse 24. Then he that had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. So we don't want to be this individual, this slothful individual, which is going to say later on in the chapter. His Lord answered, well, it's going to say in the next verse, Lucky. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I am not strong. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, that then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness, therefore there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So we don't want to be that individual that had a talent and didn't flip it. We want to fall under the lot of men that receive a certain amount of talents, okay, and flip them, man. We want to be those individuals that strived and went hard, all right, no matter what, when it comes to their severability. Not looking at the next man, wanting to be like the next man, envying the next man, trying to be the next man. No, just be yourself. Be yourself and strive according to your severability, and the Lord gonna save you. That's the point, man. To our severability, not everybody's gonna be on the same level, and you can't get mad at that. Certain men gonna have more faith than other men. Certain men gonna be blessed to know more history than other men. Certain men gonna be able to prophesy better than other men. Certain men gonna know more words and be more eloquent than other men. That's just what it is. Certain men gonna be able to study longer than other men, and so on and so forth. Just go hard to your severability in all truth and sincerity, striving for the truth unto death, giving attendance, while the Lord has not yet come, and watch, the Lord gonna bless you. The Lord gonna bless us. All right. Now let's get that 1 Peter 4. And you can't be an individual that the Lord blessed you with a gift, and no matter what gift the Lord blessed you with, whether small or great, even a small gift is necessary, man. Your toenail, as small as it is necessary as hell, man. It's necessary as hell, because if your toenail gets peeled off, you know how it's gonna fuck up your whole body, showing you every member of the body, even the small ones, the big ones. Everything's necessary. You have men thinking, the Lord just gave me this lot, the Lord ain't really dealing with me. Bro, you don't know how important you are. If you're not around, you don't know how much the body could suffer. Like, come on, bro. You can have certain men that get disenchanted, which if you get disenchanted, you was never a part of us. Okay? You got certain men that get disenchanted, certain men that get low just because X, Y, and Z may be their gift, but they want X, Y, and Z to be their gift as well, or they want a different gift, but the Lord gave them this gift. They getting their feelings. Now they're not being profitable in the spirit. Well, because of that, hey, you gonna receive your judgment. At least you repent and change yourself. Now you're not flipping your talents because you and your feelings, because you looking at the next man. You trying to be like the next man. Be yourself, man. 1 Peter 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. So if a man gonna speak, you gotta speak the words of the Lord, the prophecies, for they are faithful and true, like the scriptures say. This is the point. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth. So if you're gonna minister, you gotta do it to the ability that the Lord gave you. And not everybody has the same level. Everybody has different levels. You just have to go according to the level that the Lord gave you in all truth and sincerity, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahawashi Mashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. So the point is, once again, if any man minister, if any man serve, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth, which the Lord gives everybody a different amount in the spirit, man. Just go according to your amount. Don't look at the next man. Go according to your amount, man. That's all the Lord wants. And you doing that, the Lord's going to save you. Point blank, period. Just do what you have to do. Just do it. Don't get sidetracked trying to be like the next man, trying to be deep like the next man. That's his lot, bro. That's his lot. You don't know how hard and how heavy his lot is. Okay? You don't know how deep and how heavy and what demons the brother got to deal with. Stay in your lane, bro. And just go hard in your lane. And the Lord gonna save you. The Lord gonna save us. That goes for all of us. Talking to myself first and foremost. Just stay in your lane. Okay? I'm gonna end off with this. This is 1 Corinthians. Because I wanted to grab an example dealing with Apostle Paul and the apostles. Because Apostle Paul, hey, he had more words than all the apostles put together. But hey, that was the ability that the Lord gave to him. Did any of the other apostles gain their feelings and fall out the truth and shit? No. They went hard to their several ability. They ain't let Apostle Paul and him having all these works and stuff like that hinder them, discourage them. Come on. 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 9. For I am the least of the apostles, that am not meet to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God. But by the grace of God I am what I am. And his grace, which was bestowed upon me, was not in vain. The Lord has bestowed his grace upon us, man. The Lord has blessed us. But I labored more abundantly than they all, yet not I, but the grace of the Most High which was with me. So the grace of the Lord, the Lord's mercy caused Apostle Paul to labor the way he labored, man. It's the Lord, man. His grace, his mercy. The Lord bestowed upon Apostle Paul a certain amount in the spirit, man. For him to work the amount that he worked, man. It was the Lord. It's the Lord that gave it to him. That was the grace and mercy of the Lord being shown to him. It says, but I labored more abundantly than they all. Talking about the apostles. But he did it through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Therefore, verse 11, therefore, whether it were I or they, so we preach, and so ye believe, man. So the point is, brothers, the point that I was trying to make in this lesson, and lo, when the point was made, and it was edifying, look, to our several ability, to the ability that the Lord has given everybody. And not everybody's going to have the same amount. Not everybody going to have the same amount of talents. Not everybody going to be on the same level. We all going to be on a level. We all going to be on a level. But it ain't going to be the same level. Certain men going to be able to do certain things more than other men. Other men going to be able to do certain things more than other men. That's just what it is. It's called a balance. It's called a body. It's supposed to be like that, man. Each one teach one. We're supposed to grow. Everybody's supposed to be on their own level. Everybody's supposed to benefit off each other through the Spirit, man. We're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to grow together. This body's supposed to function together. Okay? Everybody has their own amount in the Spirit. Everybody has their own several ability. Strive. Let us strive to the end. Strive for the incorruptible crown. Like the scriptures say, which, matter of fact, let me try to find that. I'll just close out with this. Because you got individuals that get in their feelings, that may get in their feelings, because the lot that the Lord has given them, or the amount the Lord has given them in the Spirit, you and your feelings, what you and your feelings for? Remain humble. We all striving for the same penny. Salakia, man. Let me find it, man. Which one do I want to grab? Should I grab the one? I might grab the one in Matthew. Yeah, I'll just start from the top. Matthew 20:1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers unto his vineyard. We're the laborers, man. Okay? The harvest is plenteous, the laborers are few. We're the laborers, man. We have been called, we have been called, and Lord willing, we are chosen. Verse 2. And when he had agreed with the laborers with a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, I will give you. And they went their way. Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And in about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, Why stand ye here all the day idle? They say unto him, Because no man have hired us. He saith unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive. So when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard saith unto his steward, Call the laborers, and give them that hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and heat of the day. So you had individuals, and they feeling like, how are we receiving the same payment as them? They thought in their mind they was going to receive more. But it's like, why are we receiving the same payment as them? Shit, they came in at the last hour. We've been here all day, having to deal with all type of heat and so on and so forth. We've been working. Verse 13, and he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? You already knew the agreement was from earlier. Like, bro, everybody gonna get a penny, right? And y'all agreed, y'all shook your head. Okay. Take that then is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. It is not lawful for me to do what I will with my own. It is not lawful for me to do what I will with my own. In thine eye evil, because I am good. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few are chosen. Okay. Let me see. Is there any more? Now that's the point. Okay. That's the point of it, man. That's the point of it. The point is, man, at the end of the day, the reason why I brought this out is because at the end of the day, we're all striving for the same penny. We're all striving for the same penny. At the end of the day, whether it was in this truth longer, whether you know more in the spirit, whether you've been in this truth longer, whether you came into this truth at the end, whether you know it is as much as possible. You may not know much, but you know as much as possible. At the end of the day, we all striving for that same penny. We all have to work. We all have to work. And knowing you have to work to receive the penny, you're going to go out and work. Just like in today's time, when it comes to jobs, look, the scriptures say if you don't work, you don't eat. We know for us to eat and for us to get paid, we got to go to work. What motivates us to get up every morning to go to work, brothers and sisters? The point that we're going to get paid at the end of the week or in the next following week, even though we're supposed to get paid every day according to the scriptures. But whatever. We know we're going to get paid. That's why we go out and work. Look, if you're sincere and the Lord is dealing with you, no matter what level the Lord has blessed you with and bestowed upon you, you're going to go work so you can receive that penny. You ain't going to get in your feelings. You ain't going to do too much. You ain't going to complain. You're going to go work. And you're going to work your ass off. And that's the point, man. Let's go hard to our severability so we can receive salvation, man. So we can be saved. That's the point. Ain't about being the hardest and the strongest and the smartest Israelite in Israel. It's not about that. Take the back seat. I did a lesson about that a couple weeks ago. Take the back seat, fall back, and just work, bro. Just work. Stop trying to be in the camera and the spotlight all the time. Main character. Chill, bro. Vibe. Just fall back into the dark. Fall back into the corner, I should say, and just work. Keep your head down and work. Usually the guys at these jobs, what, you see the guys at these jobs, they be quiet. A lot of us at our job, we be quiet. We just be the guys that just stay in the corner and just work till our shift's over and go home. That's how it is in this truth, bro. Just work. Just work, man. This shift's about to be over. We're about to get our payment. Just work. Don't be the guy that's complaining. Oh, man, we getting paid the same. You always had that one Jake. We getting paid the same amount. You just got here. You just got here. How the hell you getting paid $20 an hour? When I first got here, I was getting paid X, Y, and Z. What the hell? Are you a rookie? You getting paid the same thing as me? Bro, chill. Chill. Gotta tell Jake breathe sometimes. Okay? But, you know, the lesson, this is the end of the lesson, brothers. All right? The point is, once again, to our severability. Let's strive according to our severability, and by us doing that to the end, we're going to get saved. So with that, low one, this was edifying. I'm going to end off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all.